Statistics typically don't look good for a kid whose mom and dad skip out on them. Chances are they'll end up in trouble.
Eventually, people, don't usually hire a kid that's 5, 6, 7 years old. And so I eventually had to turn to crime.
Chris Tortorici and his sister grew up on the streets of Phoenix.
We were at that point in survival mode. And so we went into a foster home, which was probably the best year of my life as a young kid. Very nice people. And we got fat, and I robbed a Circle K the first week I was there, and was grounded for the entire year I lived with them. But it was still great because they had lights on at night, and there was food, and we were the first ones at the table, the last ones to leave, me and my sister. And so we moved to Los Angeles, and it just went downhill from there.
Just a year later, and at the age of 11, Chris was back living on the streets.
I ended up getting in the gang. Another family took her, and I didn't see her for almost 20 years. And I just really needed either a miracle or I was going to continue going the way I was going.
Well, what was your miracle?
What happened was a gentleman named Bill Coolidge, who is the pastor of my church here, he invested his time in me. I was being locked up even when I got here because I was totally out of control. He put up with me when I think most men simply would have turned away.
Throughout it all, Chris's love of art kept him going.
I love showing the work. I mean, I don't pressure anybody to buy anything. People do buy, but what it is they're able to look at a product of the miracle that was done in me, because I should be in prison today or dead.
Today, life is good for Chris Tortorici, his wife Amata, and their son Lorenzo.
I would describe myself as continually, totally grateful. I think that absorbs a lot of my outlook.
Chris is involved with his youth group and helps kids like him turn their lives around. Chris Tortorici, this week's Desert Gym. I'm Shannon Stone for NBC News Channel 11.